Can they hear us now? Yay. Okay. So as we said before, welcome to D-Pad Down, episode 8.
I thought this was called Tac-Com.
D-Pad Down.
Which I promptly corrected you and said it's D-Pad Down with fuck.
Okay.
We changed the
Because
name?
nobody likes it being D-Pad Down.
Sid, what does
Okay.
D-Pad Down do?
Oh, I get it.
There you go. Slow Sid. Alright. We will start off with the title update.
Oh god.
I joined just to make sure I could ban everybody.
Can you ban my,
And darkness starts it
the
off right
Red
away.
Dodger?
Darkness. Darkness. What you doing?
Oh man. So the title update. Or Biz, have you played yet?
Yep. I played.
Okay, cool. So the title update fixed a lot of stuff. Didn't make any
I guess.
huge changes. Namely, changed the stuff that was already implemented online and made it available for private. They did miss a bunch of stuff though that they didn't find out about until too late. And it's too late to change it now, which sort of sucks, but there's nothing they can really do.
What stuff?
Kicking the ticker over on terminal, a bunch of the Mueller hitting through wall things. They didn't find out about those until it was too late.
Well, they found out about the junkyard one.
Yeah, they fixed
They fixed that.
They fixed
one.
one of the junkyard ones. I found a couple in the second e-hole also. The
What's talking about?
Dreadnought one is terrible. That's still in there. Apparently there were a bunch on Ward that they fixed. Once they found out about the junkyard one, they were able to go into Ward and bug the crap out of that and find them.
I see.
So, and I don't think there's going to be another title update to fix any of the stuff either. Because,
Probably not.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, it's somewhat public knowledge, but it seems like a lot of the QA people are leaving. I know one of them who's leaving soon. I saw Steph Perry on Twitter tweeted that she's going to UNCW, so she'll be leaving. It seems like a lot of the QA people are heading out, and it's their because they finished their last DLC, their last title update. It also probably means they're not working on any big projects. I don't know any of this for a fact. I know a couple of them are leaving, but I don't know if there's going to be no more title updates or DLC or big projects, but that's just what I sort of inferred. Yeah. So.
I highly doubt they're going to do more DLC for a game that does not have people playing it.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think
There's
there'll be
no
more
point.
DLC. I don't think there will be a title update.
Epic has better things to do, so
Yeah.
like make other games.
Yep. I mean, alright. So, let's talk about the DLC. Overall thoughts of it. Bizkitdoh, go. Your top left.
Check out, it's the same thing. Museum, kinda okay. Lost City, why is the middle even there? Okay, my biggest thing about Lost City is actually the Scorcher side, I think is what it is. And because that side of the map is just weird to me, because there's a lot of it's like Tyro Station almost. There's like too many jump up and down. I don't know. That side of the map's weird. I never go over there.
Yeah.
And
Wow, that was weird. Sid, was that you?
Yeah, it's probably. That's out of my control.
drill.
I was playing... Oh god,
Out of my
Gnashes is here.
control.
Gnashes, I thought you were like dead. What are you doing?
Go inside.
Oh no. The names are wrong.
Here, I'll be back in a second.
Okay.
I'm Dodger. Gnashes
Yeah.
is me. He also doesn't have a voice.
Can Gnashes not talk?
I don't plan to mute my mic.
Yeah. Okay. So I I was playing with one of the QA guys earlier, and I had mentioned Lost City to him, and talked about how like there was nothing, or there was a Scorcher over on the side, but it was like way out of the way,
weird.
and nobody goes over there.
That map is just, there's like no cover on it. It's weird. It's a weird map. Like, usually there's like good half covers and like boxes for you to use, but there's just nothing there. It's just open doors and corridors and shit. It's really strange.
Well, nobody goes over there.
Nobody goes over there. What's the point of going to Ensigns when it's just a big no man's land? There's weird destroyable cardboard boxes.
With no tops on them.
Snipers.
There's no tops on the boxes.
Yeah, it's like it's just a coverless map. It's so strange.
I actually enjoyed it though. I don't know how other game types play on it, but I played Execution earlier. And it was a lot of fun on that map. And I don't play Execution that much.
My opinion is irrelevant and invalid because I still haven't downloaded the DLC.
Gnashes, what are you doing here?
Well,
I like the design of the maps. I think
Gnashes is here
I think it
to
looks cool.
spout expletives. That's what Gnashes is here for.
Yeah, Lost City looks really, really cool. I've spent a lot of time on that map already, in private matches, and it looks
Looking
really,
at helmet.
really, really cool.
some people think it off the Forge lands in
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Darksiders 2. The resemblance. Of course, it's like a ruined city. Okay, Forge lands. It doesn't mean like it's the same thing.
Yeah, I got that ruined city feel, and I did. That was one of the games I did think of when I saw it, but it doesn't look the same. It doesn't, well, you know, it's got the same feel, but it's not the same thing. You know.
Let's see. Museum? It seems big.
We're all anti-judgment players. Don't hate Gnashes.
I've only played one online match on Museum because it just doesn't seem to be coming up. But it seems really big.
Yeah, I've not played on Museum.
Right, you go ahead.
Yeah.
You gonna see it? No.
What's that?
Except for in private.
Sid wants campaign DLC.
I do want campaign DLC. It's the only thing that'll make me come back.
I think everyone wants campaign DLC. But
People had their multiplayer DLC. Good, go play that. Now, give me something.
Yeah.
Hey, we almost have, you know, like a whole maps pack with the maps for a prior year's game now.
So
After
That also
4
came with a
DLCs.
campaign DLC.
Aftermath is not the same. Alright.
It also came with a campaign DLC. 7 maps and a
Dragonzilla.
campaign.
Maps?
Dragonzilla, I don't have to bring up why Judgment sucks. Judgment speaks for itself.
there's some good
Yeah.
things about it, but there's a lot of bad.
Go to
things.
Judgment, look at player numbers. Boom. It's obvious.
Alright, so Dodger, what do you think of the Easter egg on Museum?
A museum? I have an inkling that there's more to it than just killing people. After 6 kills, it kills you. I really hope that there is a way
I have an idea.
to like unlock all the different guns.
I don't think
Well,
there is.
There is more to that Easter egg.
Why?
No, Gnashes. No.
Why do
There
you
isn't.
Why do you say
Jim
there's
said,
more?
Jim said it himself.
Listen.
Jim
Jim
said that
said-
before they found out that it killed yourself.
Jim, it was before we found out that the sword would kill you, and Jim only said that's not the entire Easter egg, not that it was the first stab or anything like that.
Yeah.
He just said that's not the whole thing. And then people found out, well, if you kill 5 people, it flies and stabs you in the chest, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah,
But
it was pretty cool.
Maybe if you do that on a certain part of the map, it unlocks some ceremonial sacrosanct, like,
I
don't
have
know,
an idea,
mumbo-jumbo.
but I don't want to say it on stream. So
Okay. Well, the fact
Someone was
that
playing Jamaican music.
it was
I don't know who it was.
something that I could not do on my own. So I was waiting for one of you guys to be around. You know what, chaps? I'll just DM it to you.
okay.
I'll just do that right now.
The fact that Jim talked about it in the stream,
And me.
the fact that he talked about it in the stream made me think that they found the end of it.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking.
So,
Dragonzilla, nothing special. We already had to reproduce it.
I took a tour of museum. Like the first time I played, I just walked around the map, like
Yeah,
museum tour.
I'm sorry,
I just
the
looked
first
it up
thing I
again.
found on that map was the flat cannon.
You literally walked
Yeah.
around. You weren't jogging or running. You're just
No, literally walking around just
I
looking at
walked.
everything. There is a
Like,
seagull on
okay.
that map. It's fucking
The funny
awesome.
thing about that
That's the
map was I spawned in that
It's hard to
weird
hold on.
side room, like the one where there's like one of the pieces of the sword is like on some weird thing. I spawned in that room and I saw that and it looked like a piece of paper from the library Easter egg and I started shooting at it and I was just like, what is that thing? So like literally like 2 seconds into the map, I was like, that's a thing. What is that? It looks weird.
I was just staring at the giant spider that was the size of the seagull in that map. And I was just like,
yeah.
that is
Sid,
huge.
when they showed that map in their stream on Monday, I was
krill-like
thinking to myself,
creatures?
man, Sid is gonna have a party with this map.
I know, I just looked through it. But it was-
It's probably one of my favorite looking maps. It's sick.
Yeah, it is. It's really nice.
The longer I spend on Lost City, the nicer I think the map is. I mean, I still think the Scorch area is stupid, but the overall design of the map, the fact that the bridge spins, it was actually really cool. Plays out
It's a
pretty
cool
nicely.
idea.
It,
I had
it visually looks cool.
I wish like the bridge was wider and had cover on it and could like spin. I don't know. I wish it was like a more
Yeah.
interesting part because
Well-
right now it's you don't go up there.
Does
Oh, well,
when you move the bridge, I know it connects the two parts, but when you press the button, does it go like so it doesn't connect to anything?
It doesn't. It goes up and you can jump off of it, but it
Yeah.
doesn't. You can't go back.
I would have liked it if they had like maybe like a second layer or something
I
where
I
you
hope
go
that it would
up.
connect
and, like, yeah,
the sniper spawns and you can
Well,
go across.
yeah.
what it
that
does
one.
is because it raises up and turns, it makes it so the sniper spawns can see each other, like through the
Yeah.
thing, and they can see the bridge really clearly. So if anyone's on there when they pick up boom shot, they're
well,
really
the
exposed.
sniper spawns were still able to see each other.
Right, but if someone's taking cover on that bridge with boom shot and your team turns it, now like you expose the boom shot guy, and you also
Yeah, he has to
deny
get off
people
of it.
from getting boom shot.
Yeah, now they're open.
So
You know, it's a very valid point, Dragon Zola. Talking about oxygen on Sarah. Wouldn't people die of suffocation somewhere like Jacinto where it's like no trees for like 100 miles?
And that it's like industrial plants everywhere. Have you seen the concept art? It's like a giant black cloud hanging over there with like smoke coming up into it. They would
Oh.
die.
let's
They would die.
Yeah, apparently they had a bunch of problems with the bridge on
Yeah,
Lost City.
but well, if saying that Earth, if Sarah's the same, Sarah still had 7 billion people, and there was no trees to reproduce oxygen, it would still take like 80 years to deplete the oxygen. So,
There you
so they're
go.
okay with
Thank you, Dodger, for that science fact.
Science, bitch.
I was going to factor in the fact that they used an orbital laser and set everything on fire.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Let's see.
This is what happens whenever Gnashes is on medication. My shit makes no sense.
What else
Yeah,
are we gonna
because it's
talk
not
about?
a laser.
Because it makes sense whenever you're not on medication.
I make some good points sometimes.
It's
Mhm.
you're acting like Dragonzilla now, when all logic goes out
I like
the window in his turn.
back to the museum thing. I liked how I walked around the map and there's like little display cases and one of them had like the medals of one of the guys and then the other one had like medals and then like the cog tag.
With the cog tags, yeah.
I like that detail. That was really nice. One thing I want to ask you guys, out of all the weapons that are like the Unreal Tournament weapons, I know that one of them is the flat cannon, one of them is like the translocator, the other one's a bio rifle. What is the fourth one?
It's the impact hammer.
Is it the impact hammer? Because I
It's
couldn't
the impact
see-
hammer. You can see the springs on it.
Yeah, the thing that kind of looks like a red boom shot.
Yeah, I was either thinking it was the impact hammer or it was the rocket launcher.
It's the rocket launcher almost looks like I'm trying to use references to games that no one played. It makes me think of like the weird coil rifle thing from Prey. But regardless, it's the impact hammer.
All right.
Hey, don't hate on Prey. Prey was an amazing game.
Prey was an amazing game, but nobody
Yeah.
played it.
Nobody did play it.
I played it.
Hey, Prey 2 is being made again.
No,
Finally.
no,
It's
it
been
probably
made
won't be.
again.
It probably won't be. They
Alright.
say it is.
It's back up. We're off topic. What?
Yeah, no, I don't care.
We're always off
Yeah,
topic.
we're always off topic.
I blame Dragonzilla and
Yeah.
Darkness.
Okay, since we have everybody here, Biz, is there something you want to say, especially since it's on Friday?
There's only like one tag, Dragon. There's only one tag in the museum. It was in one of the cases.
It's always say hi to Raxilla Friday. Everybody knows that.
Yeah, say hi to Rexilla.
I haven't said hi yet. I was
Yeah,
just
Everybody
hi,
say it on 3.
Well, I s-
1, 2, 3. Hi, Rax. That was the most depressing thing I've ever heard.
It was.
Hi, Rax.
Alright,
Such a sad rack.
let's see.
What do you want to talk about?
Breakthrough.
I haven't played it.
How's it? How
Pretty
is it?
fun.
Like I said, haven't played it.
It's pretty
Although-
fun, but it's really bad on a lot of maps.
It is bad on some maps.
On a lot
but-
of maps. Like,
It's
Like
bad
what?
on some maps, but it.
Hey,
it
like,
is-
dude,
it
like
is fun.
40%
Gondola,
of the maps in the game is a lot of maps.
40% of the maps in the
Gondola,
game is
which
like
is-
4 maps.
I
It is for me.
haven't played it, but I just want to say that how they designed the flag, how it looks like it looks like a little like container on your back with the like
Yeah, it's
holographic thing. I thought that was really nicely designed. I'm glad they didn't go with just a straight up flag because that would have been really generic.
Yeah, I like how
I like-
it's a container with like the hologram.
it's
Yeah.
a holographic flag.
It's
It
pretty
reminded, at first it reminded me of like, it felt like Gears 1 where Cole was carrying the Resonator. That's how, but I see people like, because I was watching videos of Breakthrough, that's how I just picture it, and I love that feel.
One thing I'd
That's
like to
pretty
point
cool.
out, when they first announced it, I remember Dodger and I talking in this stream saying, there's no way they can make Gondola top to bottom. It has to be side to side, or else it's just going to be
And they made it top
terrible.
to bottom.
It's top to bottom.
Yeah, it's...
And you have that stupid teammate who always wants to put it in the gondola and dies, and you can't get it out of the freaking gondola.
I
People
feel
aren't
bad
that
for Breakthrough.
stupid.
Darkness.
I mean,
is the one
if
guy.
you're halfway up and like you're at the digger with the flag, and you can make the gondola go up all the way, then maybe. But I mean, unless your teammates are already like running up to the.
If you're running a
Outside.
strategy with your team and you're talking, maybe. If you're playing with like a bunch of randoms and someone does that, it's just annoying.
My problem with Breakthrough is that, like,
Yes.
I don't even know what to think about it. Like, it doesn't really have a chance because there's no one to really play and talk about it. Like,
Yeah.
it's just kind of there.
I got in a game the other day, and I got into D-Live's game, which I thought, oh, that's weird. I'm playing with like a guy from the forums, and then Hartenberg joined our game. So out of the 10 people in the game, 3 of us were forum members. None of us like joined each other's party or anything. So that just shows how small the population's gotten right
Oh
now.
god.
Could be lucky.
Oh, I'm willing to bet that by now Judgment is out of the top 20.
Even with the
Probably.
DLC.
Numbers went
Well,
down
I think
again.
it was. I think it might have gone to the top 15 on Tuesday and maybe Wednesday, but now it's probably dropped back down to like 20.
Numbers went up a little bit, and then, like, literally the next day, they're back down.
Let's see. What else to talk about? Guys, anything else Gears related you want to talk
Yeah,
about?
the Reaper.
I just want to say, which they probably, because they mentioned a bunch of times that they're taking a break from the Gear series. I've said this once before. If they're going to take a extensive break from the series, I want to see more comics and books. All right, they have to
Yes,
fill that
something.
gap in somehow, or else I might go.
Or
crazy.
Gears War RTS.
But I'd rather them just leave it,
Want more books?
and I have a reason why. I would rather them just completely leave it as is because it's on such a low right now, it's stupid. I think they should just leave it, and then, like, in 2 years when they come back, everyone goes, oh shit, Gears of War, and, like, gets actually, like, hyped for it.
A couple years for their 10-year anniversary.
Yeah.
You know, the only thing that I would ask Epic to do if they're going to drop support for Judgment, and this isn't going to happen, but I would love it if they took all of the weapon balance from Judgment and
Put it
put
in
it in
3.
Gears 3. Gears 3 has the content, just
And
the
that-
weapon
and that's
balance is
including-
absolutely terrible.
And that's including the no stopping power and removing active damage.
They did that in that one playlist.
Yeah, they did.
Let's
So yeah, they could do it.
got one other Gears related thing to talk about, unless you guys have something you want to say. and that's 2 weeks from tomorrow. EGFC.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh.
EGFC tournament 2 weeks from tomorrow. I think there's like 3 team spots left. Go sign up for it. It's going to be Scourge commentating, and I will be there as well. Probably not talking as much as Scourge. But
Are you commentating as well?
Yeah, Scourge and I are commentating. Mainly.
Yeah, you're not.
It's mainly
so
gonna be
Scourge commentating.
Yeah. And if you guys haven't seen Scourge commentate before,
how can you? Is it a 3v3 or?
Yeah, it's a 3v3.
Oh, okay, so that would make sense.
Yeah, so for you guys who don't know, it's a 3v3 Gears 3 tournament. So,
Actually seems pretty okay.
Get the
I think it's
sports
Gnasher.
and join.
Gnashers, no rifles. You can Gnasher and use power weapons. And it's classic maps and classic character models.
Yeah, Dodger, I was gonna see if you and Schwartz wanted to do it with me, but
I'll play with you.
well, I'm gonna do the
I think it's
commentate.
full.
But there's no retro, so you're useless.
I did like how the stream last night, they it's like which weapon would you be and which character would you be. Those were some really good discussions they had last night. With,
I actually didn't watch the stream.
I was busy. I was like I was going to class to take a test at that point.
They asked
I don't know what I was doing yesterday.
They asked which weapon you would be.
I think I was in the middle of taking my nap because I hadn't slept in 20 hours.
Pete said that I think they all agreed that Pete would be the Gears 3 Retro if he was a weapon.
Oh.
I thought that was Quinn.
No, Quinn's not there.
Hey, Quinn's the reason the Retro blows in Judgment, though.
Dragonzilla. Again, I don't want Gnasher only. Gnasher only is fun. I just want the other guns to be balanced. Judgment, everything is pretty well balanced. Gears 3, the Retro's OP, the Gnasher's OP, Lancer Actives are OP, Hand Grenade's fucking retarded.
Does anyone know one I want? I want some pie.
Everything in Gears 3 is pretty OP, honestly. That's why the game kind of sucks. Like, it's cheap. It's kind of a cheap game. Like, it's annoying to play.
Oh, this is the product of I've been busy this week, and I was sick all day today, so shaving, not an option.
You can't shave. I haven't shaved either.
Everything but like right
Pete's
here.
hairline looked like devil horns.
Did it?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go rewatch that, but apparently Pete had a crazy, like, Widow's Peak thing going on. So you guys want to talk about console stuff at all?
Crazy.
Although I did laugh late last night, or was it the night before?
We can talk about Xbox 180.
Right. Before we get off the topic of Gears, Dragonzilla wanted us to discuss something.
Yep, go ahead.
And I think, Dragon, I'll just humor you. We'll talk about it, all right? So, I'll talk about it. If they want to say something, they can.
Babies?
No, not the babies.
That's darkness.
Dragon wanted to ask what kind of enemy types or like creature designs you'd like to see in like future games, like like how they would work and stuff like that. And I'll just add my opinion to this. I would like to see the cut, like the water variant Locust that was cut from Gears 3, just because there were two like separate enemy types in one. Yeah. One of them is like little like crab thing that is on the back of it that allows it to like swim and like climb up things. And I like to see that that type, because it would be climb up the ship or wherever. The Locust would go and do its thing, and then the little crab would jump off, and then it's supposed to like spit some sort of like, I don't know, where I read it, they described it as like kind of like glue, or like that kind of like stuff like the creature like spit out that's like sticky or whatever, and it's supposed to like keep you in place or something.
Okay.
So yeah, Dragon wanted me to say something. I said it. I'm gonna sit here now.
Here's two things I just thought of while you're talking about that. Easter egg. They need to have Scrom.
Oh.
Scrom needs to be an Easter egg somewhere. And then
or just a mention of him.
And then the Easter egg we've talked about a lot. The retro phone. I'm so glad were you guys watching either of the past two streams?
Oh, I watched that.
Did they actually mention it?
They mentioned it.
Yeah.
On
Slayer and I
Monday.
were spamming
when you
it,
said
and
that.
then Natalie finally had the nerve.
Natalie asked it, and
it's pretty cool.
Then Will came into the thread, and
Best post ever.
Will started
Will
giving answers, and it
thought
was,
what happened
apparently Adam Phoenix is he's
in the
phone.
forum and talked about it in the last stream. No, we will not explain it if you weren't there.
Yeah.
No.
But,
Good.
So apparently the
Don't
answer to the
explain it.
question is phone. But you can look at Raxilla's
But
post. I actually have one of them in my signature now because it made my day. I was going to put the other one in there, but it was too long to...
oh, the lava one.
I still want
Yeah.
the baby Brumac.
The level one.
No, okay. Anyone who's played Borderlands 2, the little super like midget reloaders, the legendary badass ones, I want a Brumac that size,
That's
With as
exactly
much
what I'm
as-
talking about. I
with
want
as-
a baby Brumac.
with as much health as a Brumac.
Darkness is going crazy now that we're talking about baby Brumox.
The baby Brumac thing started in... It was the first time we saw Blood Mount in Gears 2, and everyone called it the baby Brumac.
Alright,
The forums were a good place back then.
so we can talk about E3 stuff and console stuff.
Xbox One
Do we
is...
have to talk about console stuff?
Before we get big into we're going to talk about it a bit, but before we get big into console stuff,
I'm just gonna be
Is-
with Sid and not talk about anything.
you told
You
me
know, we're
to
gonna
go
sit here-
watch the Division during the last stream. You mentioned that.
I did.
I
That
went
game
and
looks
watched
beast.
that. That does look awesome.
Game looks beast.
Oh man, the Division looks cool.
I'll talk about games. I don't know if I want to talk about consoles.
Well, I'm not going to talk about crazy stuff with the consoles, but we should at least mention what our thoughts are on Microsoft changing.
I don't care.
You don't care?
Good. Doesn't matter, but good.
I don't think
I
it's a
liked it
180.
before, and I still like it now.
I mean, if they can somehow make an Xbox One that did not include Kinect, then that would be Xbox 180.
Wait, it has to have a Kinect?
Like right now.
Yeah, it has to have Kinect.
Yeah, Kinect is built into it, which
Oh.
adds,
Well, it's
which
not
is
built
why it
in,
adds $100 more.
but I think it was better the way it was with the whole family plan and stuff like that.
I agree, because now it's just like a PlayStation 4.
They'll
Like
sell-
they're the exact same
They'll
now.
sell more now, but it's not as good for people like me who are already always connected anyways.
Yeah, I was interested in the new aspirations or whatever the word would be for that. Like I thought it was interesting, and I would have made use of it. So now that it's not there, I kind of wish they would have done both in some way.
The fact that there's no family plan anymore,
But
Yeah,
there
they're getting
isn't
rid of
really a
cloud
way for them
computing.
to do that.
a
So.
lot of the cloud computing stuff and the family plan are gone now. That sort of sucks.
I mean, there's still cool ass shit that they can do with the
Oh,
cloud,
yeah.
which is fine, but
Yeah.
it just sucks. Like, I don't know, it feels like a step back to me. I mean, yeah, they were doing all the wrong things and trying to force the new, like, force the future, but I hope at least now they'll hold on to what they had and then just start gradually working towards it.
Would it not have made
Because Sony's going to do the same thing. They're both going to go towards that all digital. Like, they're going to. I think Microsoft needs to focus on making bonuses for digital purposes. Like, keep that bonus there, and then we'll see it start to move back to the way it was.
Could they not have like done, if you have the disc, then it's just the way it is now, but if you do have a digital download, then they still have the family plan and everything like that available. That seems like that would solve the problem.
I think they had a problem there, and this is just my guess. Like, I think it's a technical issue. I think the problem there is that they wouldn't be able to, from their side, be able to actually tell whether or not you're playing on a disc or whether you're playing digitally or like
Yeah, I
things like
figured
that. And that's
they
why
were-
they had that check in there. And now that the check is gone, they don't care what you're playing off of because they can't
Right.
read it anyway.
But
I got a
that's,
question.
I figured they just
So
put an extra
wouldn't that
line, like a
I got a
boolean
question.
value in the
I got-
code.
I
to
got a
say-
question.
Yeah.
For the Xbox One, I don't know if they said this, they probably did, but I didn't hear anything about it. What's going to happen to like arcade games and stuff that you have on like the Xbox 360? Is it not going to transfer over
Nothing
at all?
carries over. It's completely
That-
different architecture.
I don't know what
even
they're going to do.
Minecraft.
Okay, no, that pisses me off.
I'm
Both-
wondering if they're going to keep the
I-
purchase licenses that you have on your gamer tag and things like that and be able to tell whether or not you have it. Because I don't know about you guys, but I'm not buying Minecraft again. I've already bought it twice.
It's not Minecraft. That's my other game.
I know what you mean. I was just like, that's my example. Is like, if I already have the game, do I really need to buy it again?
And I don't
Well,
know
I
how
like
many
it-
people will do this,
I-
but there's HDMI in on the one, so apparently you can hook up your 360 to your one and play your 360 through your one. I think it
Which
will
would
make
be
it.
pretty thick if it's there.
I
But
think it will make it
just
so you have
interested.
the options to do stuff that the Xbox One can do, like with the streaming and the instant switching games if you have them downloaded. But you can
I'll be-
play your
I'll be
360
interested to see.
through it, so you can play your 360 while having all these new options and stuff. That's what I think.
We'll have to see
I
what
just want to
happens.
play my Scott Pilgrim. I love Scott Pilgrim.
I want to play my Minecraft.
I
So,
don't think, because I want Minecraft for the bigger world, goddammit. Even though I have it on PC, but I would rather
They,
play it
you
with
want to
friends.
talk?
well, in the next update, they're going to double the height. So, I mean, that's something.
Increased, I think.
But
Well,
they
at least
need
in,
to increase.
You want to talk about games now? Because apparently we're on the topic.
Yeah, go ahead.
is there something you would
Okay,
like to say?
there you go.
Oh, fine. Jeez, I'm so sorry for trying to change the topic.
No, go ahead.
How dare we don't talk about games in here?
Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I mean, come on, we talk about Judgment. We don't talk about games.
Is
You
Gnashes
want-
frozen?
Probably. No, he's
Nope.
dead.
Okay.
Oh,
you
no.
haven't moved in like 5 minutes.
Oops.
I thought you like fell asleep or something up there.
What was your guys' game of show? What was your like favorite game that you saw at E3? Or come out of E3?
Wait, one second. I'm reading what Dragonzilla said. Sorry, Sid. But Classic Loadout is coming to all playlists, and stims
Okay.
are completely removed. Is that including free-for-all? Sorry, Sid.
Why
I,
the fuck would we want that?
That's okay.
I had to read that. Alright. I don't know. But go ahead, Sid.
I was just asking what was your guys' like one game that you like or like that you're excited about the most coming out of E3?
Titanfall and The Division both looked really cool.
I think Division's my game of show.
Battlefield 4 looks awesome. I'm gonna get that eventually, but that wasn't my top one. The multiplayer footage, that was awesome. The single player wasn't that impressive. The one that they showed. We mentioned last week Project Spark. That looks fun. That's not like my top game or anything, but it does look cool.
Yo, I want to tell you a game that looks sick as shit is Final Fantasy 15. That game looks beef.
No, I'm gonna switch. I would say my game was Kingdom Hearts 3.
They didn't even show anything for Kingdom Hearts.
No, they
3, though.
didn't. They showed like
Like
not
5
even
seconds of some
5 seconds. That's all I need. I started throwing $20 bills at my
riding on
screen.
Krill. I don't know what the hell that
Take
was.
one.
I started throwing money at my screen, and then my brother was sitting beside me, and he took it all. And I was like, oh.
They actually just came out and said that with Final Fantasy 15 they are designing the combat to be just like Kingdom Hearts. So that game is gonna be so sick.
I'm also looking forward to that. So. I'm
The
also,
game. I went and watched like the gameplay trailer that they released. Oh my god, the game looks so beef.
Halo. Everybody.
Fuck you, Darkness.
Destiny.
Yeah, this thing looks good.
Destiny, I took your suggestion again because I wasn't impressed by what they showed. I mean, it was cool, but I wasn't extremely impressed. I watched the one where there was the Bungie employee talking over it and explaining stuff.
Yeah,
and
it was.
it made it a lot better.
It was. Who was that? Damn it!
I
I
don't
keep forgetting
remember
who it was.
This is just me. Though. Did it feel like? No, I just want. It felt like watching the trailer. It felt like Borderlands. I don't know why, but that's what I got like the feel from it. But
It
like,
was a mix of like
yeah,
Borderlands and don't know, it's
some
weird.
other generic space game.
You realize that a lot of the games now seem to be going towards the
open world, everything.
I heard
dude.
that.
MMO.
I heard like people saying open world so many times and like throughout the whole E3 coverage. I was just like, is any of these games not open world?
Yeah.
That's all I want, dude. After Skyrim, I'm like, give me more games like this. I just want open everything. Let's go.
Never happening.
I love games like
Never
that.
happening.
Anything
Gonna
with
die.
exploration is like just the shit. I love being immersed in a world. I don't know. Except for Last of Us. Last of Us is fucking awesome. It was linear as hell, but it was awesome. Because it had like exploration aspects to it. It was kind of open.
I don't know. I got the PS3.
Sorry.
Oh.
Alright. Now what?
The amount of dust that is on the PS3 behind me is ridiculous.
Okay.
Literally, like, had to break it out just for that game.
Do you see any reason why someone would switch from 360 to PS4 or from PS3 to Xbox One?
My friend is, but I don't know why.
I mean, I understand why people would pick PS3 over Xbox 360, or they'd pick Xbox 360 over PS3. But I don't understand, like, I don't think there's going to be that many people converting when the new generation comes.
There's not that, like, I don't know what it was, but it felt like there weren't that many exclusives for each one. Like, a lot of the games, like, I thought Final Fantasy and Kingdom Hearts were both going to be, like, PS4 exclusives. And
I already said
yeah, and then
a
they...
million times that if PS4 had those for exclusives, I would legitimately want one just for those games because I'm all about the game. But then they were just like, oh, they're not exclusives. And I was like, don't care, I'm all about games, so I'd rather get an Xbox.
I got excited when Kingdom Hearts was not an exclusive.
I got super
It was
excited.
weird, but I was happy as well.
Like, I don't care, I just want games, and Xbox showed me more games that I want, so...
Pope Adrian,
The only thing that I'm interested about with Sony was indies. There's cool-ass indie games that are going to be on PlayStation 4, but I'll just get one of those.
Anyone else
later
want to see a new Unreal? Yeah? I do.
Yeah, I don't think there'll be one on console.
Oh. I'd want that.
Because PC is superior, that's why.
I used to play PC all
Master
the
Race.
time. Like, I used to play PC all the time.
If I
play
had
it
a
a little
PC,
bit now, but not
if I
much.
had a PC, I'd play it a million times over anything. The only reason I play console is because friends have it.
Yeah, that's...
PC Master Race. I enjoy playing PC games a lot more.
Anyone who has a brain knows PC Master Race, because the PC, I'm sorry, PC is the freaking console of the show, because every game they showed off there is going to be on PC, so...
Except Destiny.
That's going to be on PC.
No, it's not. Destiny's not PC.
Is it really?
Nope, it's only consoles. Current gen and next gen consoles. But, yeah.
That's kind of stupid.
Yeah, it is.
Does anyone know about like what they are doing with Killer Instinct? Because I heard that the game is like free to play, but you only get one character.
Killer Instinct
I heard
has
that.
a demo.
No, but what I didn't understand was
I know everything about it.
what did they do? What are they doing for the thing? Is it like you get the one character for free, but then you have to pay for the rest of the game, or is it? Because I was told it was like a season pass thing.
This is how it works. You get the demo.
Yeah.
And with the demo, you get one character, but you get the entire game. Multiplayer, single player, everything.
Yeah.
And you can buy individual characters. So, like, you're like, okay, I want to get this character and try him out, and then you can play as that character. And then there's also an option to unlock the entire game. So, what you can do is you can just buy individual characters, and what I don't understand is whether or not you only play with people who are also in the demo version, or if you're allowed to play with anyone and only for those with those characters.
I heard that it was like you only get the one character, but then you can play against any other character.
Because if that's true, then why the hell would you not just get the demo and then buy whatever character you want to main and just that's it? That's all you got to do.
I guess it's because like then you don't know like unless you look at all the you don't know like all the different characters like how they play and stuff like that unless you like watch videos.
Which is fine.
Yeah.
Like I don't really see a problem with that.
I would rather
you can
like
also
play
fight
the
them like you can fight the AI or whatever because there's training. But I don't know, just like the way I see it is like why wouldn't I just want to like whenever I play a fighting game there's a character that I want to main. So I'm just like, okay, I want to learn that character, nothing but that character. So I'm just going to get the demo, buy whatever character I want to learn, and just keep playing that for however long I want.
True.
I don't know. I think that might be a way to... See,
That was
this is what I was
exactly like
talking
me in
about with...
Super Smash Bros.
This is exactly what I was talking about with how the Xbox One needs to push digital purchases and making them have really good, like, appeal. So, like, because they're showing that digital purchases are so awesome... Like, they're showing, hey, look, you can pay just this much for almost an entire game as compared to, you know, buying the whole game. Like, I want to see if you buy digitally, you pay less. Like, that would be awesome. Like, what if a digital purchase is only $40 as compared to 60 and whoever creates the game, like Microsoft, goes to them and says, hey, release digitally on our console and you're going to get all this money and you don't have to pay GameStop or anything like that. Like, I don't know, I see stuff like that as really cool. and I hope that they like push that. That'd be a great way to push the model.
Alright, I have the forums up. I just want to throw something out there.
Okay.
Someone made a thread asking about the museum Easter egg, asking if it can be done in private, which that's like every video is in private, and asked if it had to be a certain game type. If you know about the Easter egg, don't you know that you have to use your pistol to shoot the things?
Well, you
Isn't the
cannot
pistol...
do an execution at all.
Oh, yeah, and then
The
they're
pistol-
having this
The pistol's only in
pissing
one...
match.
The pistol's only in one game type.
Well, in public is game type. Well,
No,
unless you
pri-
count Master at Arms as well. But
Oh, okay.
in private, you could switch weapons for a snub. I was like, don't
Okay.
post if you don't have any idea what you say.
Okay,
Okay.
fair enough. I was wrong.
Well, no, it's
Why
just
would it
this
not be in any
noble
game type
camper,
Dragon
this guy from Germany.
Let's see. What else do you want to talk about?
I want more stuff in the Epic store. I want it. Give me more
Has there
stuff.
been a major update yet
Nope.
since Judgment came out?
Nope.
What is Natalie doing? She said that. Okay, so before
Yeah, I
Judgment
remember
came
you.
out.
I remember you saying this, and I've been waiting and looking at the store, and I'm just like, nothing's
Yeah.
happening.
Dang it, I should have asked that.
The only
I'll
thing, like,
take the Baird shirt and Hot Topic the other day.
I,
The only
I saw
thing-
a guy wearing that I worked the meat department at a grocery store over the summer while I'm not in school, and some guy came in wearing a
Did you
Chick
see a
the Bear
6-year-old
shirt.
kid wearing that?
What?
What?
Did you say you saw a 6-year-old wear that?
No.
Or just the
We
guy
saw a
had?
dude.
No, I saw a kid wearing it, and apparently his dad runs one of the departments over at Epic. He was in there with his mom, and I was like,
The
hey, I
only-
like your shirt.
The only thing that happened since Judgment release that was added was, I guess, like the bundles where you can get like this and this for like a lower price or something, and that a bunch of shirts were restocked, but nothing new was added, which I'm sad.
I bought this shirt the other day.
If I remembered what
Yeah.
nice. If I remember what the shirts look like, I could probably describe them to you, but I can't remember them because she did show me. So
Was one of them like the locust arm holding the cog? I got one. Of
that
those.
was already out, and I have that.
I got one of those from a friend of mine who gave it to me. I don't know where he got it. I don't ask questions, but now I have one. I like it.
Wait, so are you on West Coast or East Coast of Canada, or middle?
Middle coast.
Ontario, so middle-ish.
Oh, okay, so middle. Okay, because I was gonna say if you're on the west side of Canada to the Seattle one, but
In the middle.
why what the?
What the hell is up with the chat?
What is it?
Oh,
I don't know. It's
What the hell is always up with the chat? The chat is shenanigans.
Yeah.
God. No. This is why I'm never talking in the
Ashes
chat.
are suppressed.
Why I never talk, because
Gnashes.
also because of the fact that if I go to the chat, I'm never going to figure out how to turn my mic back on, so.
Gnashes, why do you not say anything this stream? You're always
People
Yeah,
are
she's-
disappointed. They want the
Nash-
rage.
Gnashes is tired.
Nash just has the shit.
I have a stomach virus.
Ah, that's fun.
All day today, northbound and southbound trains have been leaving the station.
So, Dodger, you gonna play Judgment with me later?
Lost City?
Yeah?
Maybe.
Or
Depends.
online? Either thing.
Depends what happens.
Dragonzilla, that's implying everyone had logic here to begin with.
I had a little bit. Just a little, that much.
Oh, is
Oh,
that what you hide behind the glasses?
Yeah, I
You don't
watched
even
it.
put on. Put the glasses on, boy.
So,
They were on. They were on at the beginning. In the
It's not
pre-show.
again.
Well, it's not bright in here enough.
So?
interesting
You know what?
thing
Basically, this is
on-
what-
Whenever you're cool, the sun shines on you 24/7, boy.
All right, there you go. It's there.
interesting thing
All
on
the way.
Lost
Arr.
City, because Dodger
Sure.
mentioned it. if you're standing on the bridge, there's something wrong with it because it's dynamic mesh. The shadows don't work. So if you look down in the water, you can see your shadow in the water, and you're just like a floating thing. The bridge doesn't like.
Yo, what's up with them freaking floating reavers? I'm sorry. When I finally, I remember I saw that
like a
floating reaver.
Buddha clown thing.
Oh, it looked like a frog.
It's a
to me.
reaver.
What? No, the zoom in
Totally a
thing.
reaver.
It had a. Well, it didn't have a frog face or a human face. It looked like a clown orcish
It's
face.
a reaver.
It's not a reaver.
It's got the 4 tentacles and it's flying like
I have a
super
feeling
fast.
we
I
will
was looking
find
at
Does
it.
out.
a reaver have? It has.
I have a feeling
And
we'll
2
find
of those
out once we
tentacles are
complete.
hands. If you zoom in,
Oh, they are.
they're arms and hands. You can see them.
I'm sorry, but I saw that
Maybe-
thing and just looked at it super close. And I was like, what
it's
the fuck is
Krill
that?
Man.
Oh,
The thing is so funny
man.
looking. Hey, we already got Krill Man. He was the freaking Savage Theron Elite dude or whatever.
Maybe it's Scrum. It's
Yeah,
a little
it's
mini
from
gold
the
Scrum.
those are his dreads, and he's got a rom face.
Sid, that does look like you.
Does it?
It actually does kind of look like that.
Oh,
That's Sid's new face.
thank you.
Wow.
I don't even know how to work those emoticons on there. So,
Scrambled egg.
What was it? Sarah, you remember that Onyx Guard machinima that I wanted to do, but I couldn't really do it because
Jim was like, no.
Yeah, because the spectator mode sucks.
And because
Well,
Jim said
I was
no.
gonna have.
Jim, it was pretty much just Jim was like, no. Like,
No.
one guy.
Only
no.
one person wanted to do it.
Well, at the moment, you're the only
But,
person right now who wants to do a machinima in it.
Yeah,
so.
because you're the only one
Yeah.
who wants to do that in Judgment.
So you tell him, I want to do it.
You don't get a hold of
Well,
the dude who did what was
Was
that
it the
machinima?
Epic Reaper as the like the boss, like the evil guy, and then have him named Scrom?
Oh my god.
But no, I couldn't do it.
Like the random monster that they fight.
Biz, are you talking
Oh,
about George?
Yeah, get George. There's 2 people.
Yeah.
Get him to fight for you.
Whatever happened to George's stuff?
You mean the
No,
out of
did
service?
they ever release
Kinda-
the season 2 of whatever the fuck it was?
I think
Out of
that-
service?
George.
Yeah, out of
Out of
service.
service, yeah.
Speaking of
I-
which, like the whole Team Epic Gamers program just kind of ceased to exist.
Yeah.
I just want to say that Out of Service was the best Gears of War machinima I've seen.
It was pretty fucking
It
cool.
was really good. And season 2 was even better because they added in like
Berserkers.
yeah, and they actually had like the characters move and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah,
and I was just like,
CG
this is gonna be so good, and then just stopped.
What was it called?
I
Out
was
of
like,
service. I think it's
Out of
like
service.
outofgears.com. I think.
Service. Okay, yeah.
The
I remember
last-
that one.
the last I remember seeing of it was they did like the Valentine's Day thing where it was like Carmine saving like
No, not out of gears.
what's it called? Saving like a Princess Mario style. That was funny as hell, and then it just stopped after that,
Yeah.
which was sad.
Yeah. Yeah, I was sad to see the Team Epic Gamers thing like stop though. Because
It's hard to be a gamer for something that isn't epic.
I still like Epic.
they sort of announced like, hey, here's the people who are going to be on Team Epic Gamers, and then they didn't say anything that they actually did. I don't know if they actually did anything.
I
Other
don't
than,
think they
get
actually
recognized.
did anything. I think
You
it
can't see, but
recognized.
my crosshair is like hovering over Darkness's timeout button.
Oh, this button.
Cool.
Sid, I love that emoticon.
Look
Yeah.
at those muscles on the Twitch page.
Yeah.
Come at me!
Uh-oh.
Just come at me.
Half of our viewers are no longer able to chat.
Alright.
Don't you have to time out Dragonzilla on general principle?
Oh,
They're
you're
not
scared
this
now.
cool, though.
You're scared of.
Is this stream done then, or is there something else that you guys want to bring up?
I thought we'd go so I can go take like a 2-hour nap.
I haven't gotten my Reaper tags yet.
Neither have I.
Oh, you haven't?
Neither
Nope.
die.
I'm
You
still waiting.
Shut up.
You got real dog tag.
Saw UPS truck drive by. I was like, oh, maybe. I was like, nope.
My
Nope.
my actual like Reaper dog tag is around Mr. Met's head over there in a coffee cup.
So sad.
Mine is hanging from the rearview mirror of my truck.
Mine is somewhere.
Yeah, I don't want mine to get like sun damage or anything.
Bizkitdoh and Gnashes have theirs. Sid and Dodgers is somewhere in a box somewhere. Mine doesn't exist.
Dodger was just Reaper. It's gonna take a little while.
Mine is definitely in a box, I bet. It's just like,
It
don't
takes a while.
send.
Yours is in a box
So-
in Brazil.
Random, random thought. They shut down both my thread and the nomination thread,
Oh,
saying
yeah.
that they had enough nominations, they didn't need any more, and there was too much arguing going on.
There was too much arguing.
There was.
Yeah, but here's the thing that I don't get. They say they have plenty of people for nominations, and then turn around and give it to someone who hasn't had it in a month again.
Wait, who has it?
Samo,
Oh, really?
Oh.
again.
Sam's from the UK, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna give him more Reaper tags?
I don't want to be Reaper again. No. No. No!
Bye, Popo. Do you need me to ban you so you'll go away?
I am running low on battery. No!
Alright. Sid's gonna cut off here, so we'll
Bye, Popey.
call it quits for the night. We'll see you again next week, probably for it should probably
Who
be
else
one of
wants
our
to get
The
banned?
last show ever!
yeah, it'll probably be our last one unless
Ever.
we change topics or something else.
We can
comes
talk
up.
about Halo. Talk about Halo.
No!
Talk about Halo 4.
Oh, I'm killing myself. Excuse me.
Alright. I will see
Halo
you guys next
4.5.
week.